All right. So we want to talk about going the other way, finding functions from graphs. And this is on the handout here. All right, so let's talk about number one. Well, the deal is the thing of it is, first of all, you've got to know which basic function we're referring to. So I just want to come up with a function that matches this graph. What function does it look like I'm starting with anyway? The x squared graph. All right, so that's that's the basic function. Now, it's not, though, x squared because x squared is down here. What has happened to the graph of x squared to get this graph? Well, it looks like it's been raised 3 units up, right? So this is 3 units up from what it normally appears the x squared graph. So how do I transform this basic graph to get this graph? Well, I need to raise it up 3, so what do I need to do to my equation? Put a plus 3 where? On the outside. That's it, okay? So you're just looking at the graph, it's x squared, it's raised up 3, so I put a plus 3 on the outside. So it's just going the opposite way of what we were doing. All right, number 2. See what you come up with there on that one whilst I draw it. It's minus 4, this is positive 4. Well, what's the basic graph there? Well, it looks like the V-shape to me. So which graph is that? Which basic function is that? That's the absolute value. However, this is the absolute value shifted a little bit, isn't it? Which way and how many? This way, to the left, 4 units left. Yeah, the absolute value starts here, so this is 4 units left. How am I going to get that graph shifted 4 units left? Well, I'm going to make it f of x equals. To get a right or left shift, that has to go where? Inside or outside? That has to go on the inside. So I need to put 4 somehow or another on the inside. The question then, is it plus or is it minus? Well, it's a plus, yeah. Maybe what opposite you might think, but plus on the inside does make it go to the left. So it would be the absolute value of x plus 4. Now, okay. Is that okay? All right. A couple more and we'll be all through here. All right, number 3 has it looking like this. Something basically like that. Which crosses there about, oh, not quite 2, but anyway. Excuse me. Thank you. All right. First of all, the basic function on number 3. X squared, x cubed, square root. Yeah, it's x cubed, isn't it? This little curvy thing there, that's the x cubed graph. Now, what do you see as far as transformation? Well, the x cubed graph does start here, doesn't it? So it looks like it's moved over and it's been moved up. How many over, how many up? Well, I'm seeing to get from here to there, that's going to have to go 3 units to the right. And then it's going to have to go, looks to me like 2 units up. I think so. You with me? 3 to the right, 2 units up. From this point, just kind of follow this point. This point is now here, so that's 3, 3 and 2. Okay, so how do I get that function to be that graph? Well, I need to take 3 to the right means inside or outside. That's the inside. and 2 up. That's the outside. 3 to the right is minus 3 on the inside. 2 up is positive 2 on the outside. Now, what I was going to say a while ago, is this the same thing? No, it's not the same thing. Okay? Yeah, the minus 3 has to go on the inside with the cube. If you put it on the inside parentheses, but the cube is still not containing the minus 3, that's not quite it. So that's what I was. All right. Last but not least, then, number 4. The other thing you have to watch out for is what happens on number 4 there. Got the V shape. That point's minus 2. And so the basic function is the absolute value again. However, what is the absolute value been done to here? Well, for one thing, it has been flipped over, hasn't it? How do I, well, so I've got a reflection through the x-axis. And then, if you think about that, if I reflect it through the x-axis, I get this. So what else has happened? It's down 2, okay? Reflection and down 2. And so that would be f of x equals the reflection. How do I get it? Put a minus in front. Down 2, a minus 2 on the outside. Is that okay?